Hey, what's up everybody, Every4 here with another action figure review. This time we're going to have another installment of one of my SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z action figure reviews, and this time it's going to be on premium color Trunks. This is the advanced color edition, of course, of Trunks. Highly requested by fans to be reissued, of course with the rules of Tamashii Nations and Bandai and all that. Since it was a web exclusive before, they can't exactly reissue the exact same figure. So what they did was the same molds and everything, just repainted it and gave you less accessories. So to get the full complete edition, you have to get the original either way. That's the exclusivity there, and that's pretty much the only way they could technically reissue this figure without actually reissuing the exact same figure and angering, collectors. Anyways, here's the front of the package. You can see the color is completely different, so they changed the box as well. It's more of a light purple, kind of like his hair color, so that's pretty cool. There's the side right there. Here's the back, and there's the other side, premium colored Trunks right there. And there's the bottom. So let's crack it open and see what we got here. Alright, and there he is out of the package. And first and foremost, I'd like to give a big shout out to agelessgeeks.com. If you guys want to know where to buy these figures and get them a little bit earlier than others, Ageless Geeks normally gets them sometimes a couple weeks he'll get it a couple days or maybe even a week before, Big Bad Toy Store or any other stores that sells figures like this, imports and all that. Ageless Geeks is always great, and I always recommend it. This is not any different here, so I recommend you. Actually, it's not even a pre-order anymore. It's already out. So if he still has more available, contact agelessgeeks.com or go to the Ageless Geeks group Facebook group page for better contact. If the website doesn't work for you, then you can order from himself, Alex Blas, or the website. Anyways, there you go. So that's the way to get it. I can already see he looks very different from the original. I don't even have to have the original side by side with him to really realize the difference, unless you never owned the original. Right off the bat, I'm not saying it's a bad thing if I can see the colors are more vibrant, more brighter on this premium color edition than it is on the original release of the figure. And it's not a bad thing. Like I said, his skin tone is a little different than from before, and of course when we go to the Super Saiyan hair, they painted that very differently, very similar to the premium color Vegeta, and different, of course, very different from the regular release of the Trunks figure. And he comes with a lot less accessories. Now, Trunks was one of the releases from the SH Figuarts line for Dragon Ball Z that had one of the most accessories, probably the most accessories of any figure release in the line. He had probably the most. The original brought a lot more hands and faces. This one brings less pairs of hands and less faces, a lot less faces than before. We still have the sword and the half sword in the sheath, so that's still there. Since we're talking about accessories, Miles will show them to you. Here is the Super Saiyan hair. You can kind of see what they did here. Very different color, more of a goldish paint. I do like it. I mean, I like the difference, and I like that they made a different painting. It gives me a reason to buy it again, and I will definitely buy it again, like I just did. So it definitely is pretty cool to have both versions. I'm probably gonna have one with the Super Saiyan hair on and the other one with the normal hair on, so I don't have to buy two of the originals to do that, So that's something I like doing. I did that with Vegito. I like the paint. He's kind of more pale than the original, but you'll see that in my comparison video. I'm gonna make a comparison video like I always do, comparing the two. Anyways, here are the faces. So we have this face, Super Saiyan, of course, and this one, Super Saiyan as well. And then this is a non-Super Saiyan. And that's it. That's all you get for faces. Not much at all compared to the original. Then hands. These hands right here. This is obviously the grabbing the sword hands. Blasting hand right there. The fist on the figure. These hands right there. And then last but not least, we have the swords. And there's the one that you would put in his hand. This is the one that you would put in the sheath. Right here that straps onto him. Alright, taking a little closer look at Trunks, or premium color Trunks, you can see him a little more detailed there. You can see the sculpt. Of course, everything's the same as the original. Nothing changes in the sculpt right there, so everything's the same. There's the peg hole for the sheath. Capsule Corp symbol. So very cool. So from here, we might as well go to the articulation of the figure. So left and right, of course, we have the ball jointed hinge, but it is hindered by the collar up here. So it does look down more than anything. The arm goes forward and back, and then out, swivels at the bicep right there. Double jointed elbow. We have a swivel at the wrist with a hinge. We have a bit of a diaphragm joint right here. It's very hidden, but he does swivel there, and he swivels at the waist as well. And the diaphragm joint does go forward and back, so that's pretty cool. The leg goes forward and back, in and out. Does drop down SH Figuarts style like that to have more range of movement, so that's always cool. Double jointed knees. We have the ankles going forward and back, ankle rocker, side to side, and toe articulation. So every articulation is the same as the original. And very quick before I conclude the video, I wanted to show these two side by side. Because I know it would be requested. I will make a full-blown video of just these two being compared. Here's just a very quick comparison next to each other. You can kind of see the big differences there in color. Alright, so there you have it. There's my review on the SH Figuarts Premium Color Edition of Trunks. I do like it. I have to say I like the original better, but if you missed out on the original and he is too expensive, for sure get this figure. It's not bad at all. It's still good. Still the same articulation, just less accessories. Doesn't bring everything that the original brought, so that kind of sucks. But if you missed out, this is a great opportunity to get him. One of the best figures in the line. I love this character as well, so Trunks is one of my favorite too, along with Vegeta. Hey, father and son. One thing I did run into, and I noticed I didn't really mention in the video, is this little strap from the sheath. Kind of isn't very good. I mean, it takes some finagling to get it to hook onto the sheath, because you know it separates down there, and then you know it's like it barely reaches the hole, and then it's like barely in there, and sometimes if you move it too much, it's gonna come off, and this is just gonna be dangling. Of course, it's pegged onto the back, but then this doesn't look good or natural if it's not attached to the sheath. Anyways, that's my only kind of gripe on this. The original didn't really have that. They pretty much clipped on pretty easy, and this one seems to have that. I don't know why. But overall, the paint looks great. Sculpt is the same. Everything, articulation is the same. It's just less accessories and a much cheaper price, so you can't go wrong with that. So there you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the review. I really do like this figure, and I do recommend it. Like I said, hit up Ageless Geeks Facebook group, Ageless Geeks, or the website agelessgeeks.com. Alex Blas is the man. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys like. You guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.